Yes, I'm Jack Golding. I'm a principal consultant here at Develop and I head up the PHP market. The PHP market is a super interesting one. There's a lot of growth in the space. Over 78% of websites are actually built or rely on PHP in some kind of facet. So it's not going anywhere. There's huge opportunity for growth there. And also because it's an open source language, it's been going since the mid-90s, there's a huge community behind it. So yeah, really exciting place to be. We're seeing a lot of growth with frameworks like Laravel and Symfony, and actually PHP being used not just in the kind of website space, but also with those new frameworks being used for much more complex and full spectrum development projects. And also CMS systems like WordPress and Drupal aren't going anywhere. There's still massive use kind of across the sector, or the IT space in general. And we're also seeing new technologies come up like Craft CMS, just starting to kind of take over the CMS space quite aggressively. It's a very common language across industries. It has a huge base in the agency and website space. A lot of kind of basic landing pages will be built with PHP, but we're also seeing a lot of uptake of the language with financial institutions, actually using it to build out lending systems. So yeah, because it has such a kind of high usage across websites, it's kind of across sectors, and most companies will have some area in the business which they're utilising PHP or a PHP-based CMS system. In the market right now, there's very much a high demand for people that have got a decent experience, and exposure to the language. So we're seeing way more kind of lead and senior roles come through at the moment. So it's got a huge history behind it. It's got a very active community as well. So there's tons of documentation there available to developers. And often with PHP, if you run into a problem, someone else will likely have come across the problem before. Due to the nature of the language and its kind of wide expanse across industries and sectors, there's also huge opportunities there for growth, and even new startup businesses are actually using PHP for the websites or the web systems, so there's plenty of opportunity to actually expand your career. I've learned to code using Pluralsight, and it's been really eye-opening, and it's allowed me definitely to get more of an understanding of the language and enabled me to have better conversations both with my candidates and clients alike to really understand what people are doing day to day, and also give me a real respect for developers and what they're doing, and yeah, super interesting language.